The worst government anywhere is Nigeria.
This popular Nigerian pastor fires heavy shots at Nigerian leaders. Guys, this one shook the internet. This pastor just dropped a serious message and he didn't hold back. He said top pastors like Adeboye and Oyedepo should be the ones calling out bad government in Nigeria.
I see Adeboye in the time of good rock on Aba, and now nobody to talk.
According to him, our politicians are the worst, always thinking about themselves while the country keeps moving backward every single year. You need to watch this video to the end because he said a lot here. Check this video out. I will be right back.
We are coming. We can never keep quiet. This is our country. There must be a revolution. Amen. The government, don't tell that things will be like that. It cannot be like that. It cannot continue. The worst government anywhere is Nigeria. The worst corrupted government that not thinking changing is Nigeria. See where Ghana insulting Nigeria. Ghana Gabo Nigeria stand here like this. Ghana is your turn. Keta Nigeria for Ghana is your turn. Even the money of Ghana has value than Nigerians' money. The Ghana money before that we insulted. We are insulting Ghana money before. But today, money, the money of Ghana now, no, a dollar. I see Adeboye in the time of good rock. On Aba, fuel is higher price. And now, nobody to talk. Things are going costly. Every place said that nobody cares anymore. Nobody is talking because people has already see a bad government in Nigeria as a normal life. All the youth of this country arise and take back. Let us arise and take back our country from the businessmen that call themselves leaders. People we are talking today before Ghana must go. In Nigeria, all on back as Ghana must go. Now Ghana now they tell us in Ghana now Nigeria must go. When there is a bad people in leadership, their children will be feeling it. When there is a bad government, a bad father, the children will not have respect. Now, when Tinubu is about to enter to government, they say, if I enter to this government, just give me 4 years. If I don't put 24 hours electricity, don't vote for me for second term. The video, I'm with it. How many of you saw the video? Yeah, I saw it. Now it's no more talking about it. These are people that are supposed to be talking about the bad government. Adeboye, Oyedepo. They're supposed to carry it strongly. Fathers, do you know the setback Nigeria now? The president of China is about to do 20. They are celebrating something. What are they celebrating? That they bring out all their facility of ammunition. If you know the fear, make you begin to this is what a China president. I don't know what they are celebrating. How many years of independence or something, freedom? China. And their president bring all they have acquired. If you see ammunition, if you see facility, if you see weapon, if you see how the way they have already created, the way where they have come to, and they show the world we have already come back. Nigeria, tell me, people na fire as a fools. That is what our politician, our government, and seeing the youth of Nigeria, that the youth of Nigerians, that we know nothing. All the Nigerian youth, all the bloggers start to talk about their money looting and the bad government. And let us unite together to chase this bad government away and develop a new nation that all of us and our children will enjoy.
Now this got everyone talking because he's saying what many people are afraid to say. Is he right? Should big pastors speak up more about bad leadership, or should they stay out of politics? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with this, Pastor, or not?
The truth of the matter is, when the president said hardship is over, I think it is reckless and irresponsible.
The worst is over.
Look, we are going through hardship.
Yes.
Things are not better. Things are going from bad to worse. We have a problem. We are not solving the problem. By not going for the parade is, what's the parade about? It used to be a colonial thing. There's no need for that. The most important thing is the speech that he made to the nation. That's the most important thing. So in that speech, however, I see a lot of falsehood, manipulation of facts and figures. But anyway, 65 years of Nigeria, we shouldn't be looking at 65 years of independence, because we're not in the, for 30 years or more, 35 years, we're under military rule.
That's true.
Our independence was actually, our democracy was suspended for those years. So we should be looking at Nigeria since 1999, really. And that's really where we can figure out whether we're doing well or not.
26 years.
Yes. And what we have, frankly, if you look at what most observers have been saying, they've been consistent in saying that the 1999 Constitution is a fabrication of the military. It is a garrison mentality type of constitution. It does not represent democracy or growth. It has stifled our growth economically. He had made security worse. We have to restructure Nigeria. We have to review totally that 1999 Constitution before we begin to make progress. For 26 years now, because we can't, let's forget about the years before. For 26 years, we have been operating a constitution that has restrained economic growth by keeping most of the minerals in our country in what they call an exclusive list, controlled by the federal government. For that reason, we have not seen growth in Nigeria, because we have not gone into our resources to maximize our potential economically. We have depended on oil all these years. Oil is a wasting asset. It is growing less and less every time. We have to diversify from oil. We have a solution to our problems in the recommendation of the 2014 confab. If we do not go back to that confab, we don't need another national confab. That recommendation is there. No need to waste time, energy, and money. We have a lot of recommendations. Number one, for the economy, you have to diversify the economy, and you have to develop power to the states. You cannot suspend that 1963 Constitution and replace it with 1999 Constitution, which was drawn up by Abdul Salam and co. This is a military constitution. Just, in other words, where they're going us back, they're taking us back to another military regime in 26 years since they said they have left office. By the way, the first man that took over in 1999 was a military man too, who had a military mentality.
He was a member of your party.
It doesn't matter. I'm a Nigerian before I'm a member of a political party. And all I want is progress for Nigeria. If we do not have devolution of power to the states so that they can develop their own material resources and their human resources without having to get permission and support from the federal government. Look at the federal government now. Do you realize that we don't even have a federal government? There are many states in this country that are controlled by terrorists.
Many states?
Yes. Many areas of the north. Come on. Everybody knows that.
Maybe you wanted to say a few local governments.
Yes. Yeah, local governments. Local governments. Yeah, but areas, I mean, communities. So if you cannot even go into your community to control the community, because we don't have state police, anything can happen to anybody anytime. We are drifting into a failed state regarding our security. The Financial Times of London, I think it was about a year ago, made it clear that the way our security is going. Look at what happened to this young lady in Abuja. You know, I've written something about it. Everybody is sending condolences. This is beyond condolence. We should look at the system. What happened there? First, bandits come in, nobody can challenge them, because we don't have security. Can you walk anywhere in Nigeria and see police on the street except when they are collecting toll, when they're harassing people for money in traffic? We don't have security. And then when the young lady was, out of panic, according to the report we had, how quickly did the ambulance get there? When they got there, what kind of treatment did she get before she was transported to hospital? She was finished. Our system had broken down. We have not addressed these things since 1999. We need to go into serious consultation and serious work. The president now is playing games with Nigeria, telling us everything will be okay. Mañana, tomorrow. We've been saying that for how long? We are not making progress. We are not doing our job. Dr. Pierce, yes.
Talking about people doing their job or making progress, right now the National Assembly is going through a significant constitutional review process. This 1999 Constitution you spoke about. Do you think that that's going to be effective? There are bills on state police, there are bills on representation for women. Do you think that these things are going to be effective? Because that would be progress if we get more. Do you think it would be progress if we get more women in the State House of Assembly or National Assembly, if we get state police?
If we get more women in National Assembly and we have a Senate president like Akpabio, what is the point? We have a lot of problems. We have to make sure that, for instance, the electoral system has to be totally reviewed in order to enable people who are capable and who are interested in helping building the country, interested in building people to become elected. Whenever you have a situation where an elected official has committed a crime, that person will be prosecuted. The National Assembly we have now is a rubber stamp assembly. All they do, whatever the president wants, the president gets. Any president who wants to manipulate the National Assembly can do so. And this one is actually manipulating it to the best of his own ability and to the detriment of progress for Nigerians and security for Nigerians. I tell you, Akpabio should not be president of the Senate. He's a criminal, he shouldn't be there. He has cases in EFCC, millions that he stole when he was governor.
Has any court convicted him?
No, but the case is there.
Yeah, but you can't call him a criminal.
Well, he has criminal cases. If he has criminal cases, let him go and answer that. He shouldn't be there. There is no way that a man like that should be there in the first place. He didn't even run for Senate. He didn't run for Senate. He was running for president when they were running for Senate. The person who won the Senate, they took it away and they gave it to him. These are the things we have to deal with in Nigeria. We have to have law enforcement. Look, I tell you, even the President Tinubu, with his background that he had, whether it is convicted or not, whether it's true or not, the allegations are enough to disqualify such a person from running for office. We have to enforce the law. We have to do better than what we're doing now.
I couldn't agree more. You've said so much. However, you're talking about Nigeria from 1999 up until now, and a significant portion of that period, I would say about 16 years, PDP was in power. So PDP being in power for 16 years, APC then taking over, and we've gotten to the issues that where we are today. Would you, I'm not saying that President Tinubu is all perfect, but is it really President Tinubu's problem, or is it just an issue that has begun from a certain point where your party was in power? Would you say they tried to make Nigeria better? Because you also had a chance. You were also in a position where you could have put certain policies. Me? Of course, your party was.
Okay,
not you.
Good.
Not you. But I mean, in our conversation today, we've spoken in a lot of generics. Your party could have put policies in place to make things better. Or did APC undo the good work that your party did?
I have said that Nigeria needs a total review. We need to go back to the 1963 constitution type, where the states were...
But those were regions then.
Where there were regions then. Yeah. Now we have geopolitical zones, so we can work it out. The point is that there should be devolution of power to the federating units.
You don't think with the local government financial autonomy that's a gradual step? No.
There's nothing like financial autonomy. It's a lie. A lot of things that the government says is false. Now, talking about the PDP, no government is perfect. When Obasanjo took office, the first president after the military rule, he was confronted with massive problems of even the mindset of people. We've been in military government for so many years. And here was another military man who came. He did the best he could. What you do with each government is to look at what they have achieved. That's true. Nobody is perfect. No administration is perfect any time in the history of man, anywhere in the world. Look at each one. Obasanjo did a lot of things that were right. Many things wrong. But we can talk about the right things that he did for the years he was there. The way he abolished, he increased, the way they brought in communication. They really invested, and that's a major thing that developed the economy. He also he dealt with the issue of education. There were less protests during his time than before. So a lot of things were done.
Can you say anything positive that the President Tinubu is doing now?
Look, I don't see anything positive. President Tinubu is playing games with Nigeria. Everything he does is superficial. Let me give you an example. This naming National Theatre after Wole Soyinka,
Yes.
is a farce.
How do you mean?
You do not name a national monument after any individual. This has a historical perspective to it. If you want to give Soyinka befitting tribute, build a national, build whatever, what is it, is it a stadium or what is that? Build a monument for him, for the achievement and the pride he brought to Nigeria.
All over the world, monuments are named after, outstanding individuals.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough.
Okay.
That man,
Okay,
they should have built. They should have built another monument in honor of this man, even before now.
Okay.
But since he wants to do it, this is a joke. How much they are coming there? So many people coming. They are funding refurbishment of a venue. When you allocated 21 billion or whatever it is to renovating Vice President's villa, look.
Yeah, but the renovation of National Theatre didn't come from government's purse. It came from the Bankers Committee.
Yes, but the whole thing is a charade. That's all I'm saying.
You really don't see anything
look.
in what is going on? None?
During
Just like
the time of, I've said what achievement Obasanjo at least had. Yaradua came, and the problem in the Niger Delta area, he dealt with it. Yeah. The frustration that we were experiencing in Lagos, where Obasanjo has seized our resources, he reviewed it, gave us back our money. So many things that he was able to achieve in 2 years. Jonathan came there. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, there were no political prisoners. Jonathan was a true Democrat. He had his weaknesses, all of them have. Yeah. You tell me, Jonathan wanted to remove fuel subsidy. And when he did remove fuel subsidy, what did he do? He brought in Shuapi to reduce the negative impact on the removal of subsidy. What did Bola Ahmed Tinubu do when he removed subsidy? Palliatives. How many people? Where will that go?
Okay, Dr. Pierce.
So, look, let Tinubu's apologies come and tell us what he has done. I don't see what he has done.
All right.
Everything he does is just for show.
Okay.
That's the way I see it.
All right. Just before we let you go, sir, the current state of your party, PDP, is there anything good? The last time we had you in the studio, you said you believed in what Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, is doing. He will hold the neck for PDP now. Do you see any silver lining, for the PDP? Because a lot of people think that it's a battered and defeated party as it stands today.
It is a battered party, it's not a defeated party. It's going through a lot of stuff, but May 27 of this year, we wanted to have our 100 NEC meeting.
Yes.
And our adversaries, the main one, Minister Wike, did everything he could to stop it. We had that NEC meeting. It was rancor-free, very successful. That gave me the confidence to say that we are moving in the right direction. After that, we've had other NEC meetings.
Yeah.
Everything is moving forward. We are now going into a national convention to elect a new set of national working committee members from national chairman all the way down, national secretary and so on. Once we have that, we are now moving toward the presidential next year. The PDP is the primary, the most democratic party in Nigeria today. And there are only two political parties in Nigeria today. The APC and the PDP. And the APC has demonstrated what it can do. A total failure. So therefore, the only choice left for people in Nigeria now is the PDP.
I don't know about only two parties, the NNPP, the Labour Party, the ADC.
NNPP is not the national party.
But it's still a political party.
Well, look. All the ADC doesn't exist yet.
We will have to do that another time.
Okay, which other party? Labour Party?
Yes, they got more than 6 million votes last time.
We're talking about today. Today.
Well, you may be right.
Today.
All right, Dr. Adetokunbo PS, we want to thank you.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more Nigerians can hear this message.